Chapter 8: The Fade. Where dreamers come to build, spirits go to rest, and demons long to feed. The metaphysical realm beyond the world of Thedas is referred to as the Fade.
Mages draw from its power. Spirits and demons indefinitely languish therein. But for all the coin and blood that has been poured into research, the most esteemed scholars of the day struggle to describe the true nature of the Fade. The Fade itself lies beyond the physical world, a place where many spirits and demons make their home. While only the most gifted of mages can feasibly visit, others require great sources of power, such as lyrium or blood, in order to access the Fade.
The spirits that reside there are usually benevolent beings, but demons are much more confrontational. The geography of the Fade has never successfully been mapped, though ages ago, magisters from the Tevinter Imperium attempted the feat. While they did successfully catalogue more than a dozen demons and several hundred spirits, with the Fade always changing, the Imperium's efforts proved futile. Other than the rigid rocks and formations that float about, only one island maintains its location, but is always out of reach. Even the most powerful demons stray away from it. The Chantra's faithful once called this black, isolated place the Golden City.
The Chantry believes the Fade to be where the Maker formed all of creation. The Golden City resided within the Fade, before it was reportedly tainted by the Magisters who first physically entered it. But such is only hearsay, as the only ones to physically enter the supposed City of the Maker were all cast out as the first Darkspawn. Dreamers, mages enabled with the gift of bending the Fade to their will, are the only visitors who can feasibly enter the Fade. Others may be able to shift on a small scale, but not to the extent that dreamers easily build. A rare gift and highly regarded among the Tevinter, especially the original dreamers of Tevinter, who are said to be the most powerful mages in ancient times. Dreamers are highly susceptible to the whims of demons, unless trained or honed in their power. Only dreamers can manipulate the Fade. All others are merely visitors.
Sometimes entering the Fade is part of tradition, or forced. At the Circle of Magi, a mage reaching maturity in magic undergoes a ritual called the Harrowing. The mage enters the Fade alone in order to test if their will and magic is strong enough to withstand demonic possession. While some spirits will simply reconstruct and manifest a mage's thoughts in the Fade, some demons will prey on desires and nightmares to fool those conscious visitors into the demon's will. Not every mage survives the test, as some become abominations and harbour a demon within them. These poor souls are consequentially killed by Templars. It is a trial by fire, and the Harrowing is but one of the known traditions involved with the Fade. While humans and elves are expected to roam the Fade, dwarves and Kunari are never seen there. Considering they have a natural resistance to lyrium and cannot dream, dwarves are expected to not be able to join the Fade. Kunari also claim they cannot dream and never visit the Fade. Although mages exist within the Kunari, as no Kunari has been reported seen in the Fade, none can refute their claim. Others view the absence of dwarves and Kunari as a denial of the Maker's blessing, while others just see it as a lack of magical talent.
The Veil, what's often seen as either a barrier or transition between the real world and the Fade, is the link between worlds. While some scholars argue that this is not a physical barrier between this side and that side, when weakened, the Veil permits a passageway between realities. A human may follow to the Fade. Alternatively, a demon may venture into the physical world. Large-scaled events, such as deaths concentrated in one place, like a battlefield, can deteriorate the Veil.
It's important to keep weak gaps in the Veil strengthened, or else face catastrophe. Much of the Fade is still unknown. While mages continue to borrow from its power and scholars observe its presence in the physical world, everything is reactionary. If both the physical world and the Fade were to collide, almost no nation would be able to stop the chaos.
But then again, that is a story for another day.